Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Figment, and the key for the game was provided by developer. Guys, I could make this review very short and say, yes, I recommend this game, it's a game done right, and it's a point-click adventure. And that's it. And it kinda is. Um, this is one of the examples of games that are very good in their own niche. This is point-and-click adventure. It's also a little bit, well, there's combat, very simple combat, timing needed. But generally speaking, this is a game where you walk around, pick up items, use the items, progress. It has nice story, a really nice story, really weird setting, but I like it. Nice graphics, even though I have one gripe with the game. To be honest, I don't like the main character. You will see what I mean probably in a moment. I just don't like him, how he's done. I'm not talking about the dialogue or anything or the whole story. That's cool, but he's just ugly. I would say compared to the rest of the game. I don't know why we are playing this. Just you'll see in a moment. So what I decided to do with this game, I'm gonna show you first level, not even full level, probably a part of first level because I don't want to spoil too much. It's gonna be, you can say it's a tutorial for uh, the very first level in the game. I'm also gonna show you the intro in a moment, and I will comment what I think about the game, why we play. Probably there will be a lot of dialogue as well. I hope I cut the sounds enough. I don't know how exactly the sound works. Yes, should be okay. Now another thing, I like the menu. It's done well. Everything works. You know, you can check sound. You can change language. It's in Polish, but I will leave it in Polish just for myself. But I'm gonna talk in English. So it has Polish language. It has window mode. It has setting of sounds. It's polished, I would say. It's a Polish game. It's not a genre I like because I rarely play adventure games. Even though it's not clearly adventure game, it's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle, easy combat, adventure. Yes, mostly adventure game. It even says it has a setting for songs, which I didn't have any song yet, but maybe there are nice voice acting. Everything is just good in this game. If you want nicely done adventure game, look at this and make your games like this or better, because this sets some sort of standard. I like how it's done. Seriously, I see there was heart put in it. Some art style, some positive things that you can say. The story is nice. I liked it personally. I don't play those games, but I don't. Maybe I will even play it. I'm not sure, but it is interesting. Okay, so let's go to the game. I'm starting from the new game, and we'll see each other after the intro. I'm not gonna talk while the intro plays. Okay. Yes, we start from the beginning. Just one save file. I should have more, by the way. I hope it loads. At least I can check if it's recording. That's good. Now it's not reacting. I don't like this when the window is the game doesn't react for a while for whatever reason. I don't like it because I always think my PC crashed. But I think it's behaving like this. It should go back to game soon, hopefully. Sorry for this, guys, but you know I'm showing also how the game works. This is just a problem for me because I don't know. I should stop recording or you know do the montage or what. It's just a weird loading time. It is okay. So the intro.
Boom! Captain Action jumps and pulls out his parachute. Pew, pew! Take that, Dr. Dread. Hey, Dad, do you ever parachute on your job?
Huh? No, not really.
Yeah, you would be too scared to parachute off a building, Dad.
Leave your dad alone, honey. You don't need to parachute when you sell houses.
Boring. When I grow old, I want a job where you have to parachute.
What? Oh, crap!
Okay guys, that was the intro for the game, and look at this. This is completely something else, right? And that's what I like about this game. This has different weird setting, and yes, this thing is our character. In my opinion, it doesn't match the
Oh, you go away. I'm
I'll
sleepy.
leave the dialogue.
Not anymore, you ain't.
You're right. There are fears to fight, and a hero never sleeps. Oh, right. Let me guess. No fears to face? As always.
It's a lot of
So
talking.
long, bird. I need a drink.
He's just an old drunkard living in a
Rest
shack.
in peace.
You know what? I will switch it for English for you guys, because maybe you want it in English. They talk in English anyway, but maybe we go with. Can we go with English? There's a lot of the number of languages. It's just crazy here. Yeah, we have English. Does it work? Please. Yes, see, it works. Just while we record, we can switch, no problem. All right. I played it in Polish, but whatever. So see, this character and his bird are like cut of paper and poor quality. I don't like this. Like the rest is pretty, the rest is really nice. Look at the texture on this leaf. See, it even bends. But we are like from another game. What are we, by the way? We are an ugly creature with a tail, and we have an ugly bird. The rest of the game is nice. It really looks nice. So see, those flowers are a little bit like paper cut, but our character is exceptionally ugly. The bird is slightly better, but the rest is nice, kinda. You know, I don't know. There's something like not matching here. The backgrounds and the probably hand drawn everything. It's really nice, and the characters are kind of like from another game or another system. It's kind of weird. You will see one more character. He's not very pretty too. Not that I'm not talking that he's ugly on purpose, because he is, but it's just poorly done compared to the rest. I mean, the rest of the game is really, really nice and polished, but those characters aren't. But let's just go with the game. I'm gonna show you, because now it looks like point and click adventure. Now, the most important thing here, we don't have a mouse. I cannot point and click in a point and click game. I have to actually come to something and use E.
Cerebrum cider.
See, this is weird. This is a point-click game without point-click. So this is still, for me, this is still an adventure game like Monkey Island or something like this. And then it gets a little bit of action. I wouldn't say RPG, because it isn't. It's a little bit action in the adventure. And from what I understand from the intro, well, might be spoilers, but very small spoilers, just the first 20 minutes of game. So it looks like, how I interpret it, we are in the mind of the baby that got into car crash, or not. Maybe we are in the mind of the guy or the wife, or maybe she's in coma. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like drama, hard topics, but it's in this eerie environment. Like we are in the brain now. Like we are some sort of dormant thing in the brain, I guess. And it's gonna show up soon. Well, parts of the story, because we don't really know, to be honest. This is just my interpretation. So we have scrapbook. So all the guy wants, he wants to drink. Yeah, I guess we can go with the story for a while. That's what I'm gonna say. But I'm not gonna spoil too much. It's not gonna even be one level. I just want to show you the mechanics of the game. Okay, so we have to go on. Yeah, you have those subtitles we can read. Basically, he wants eyes for ice machine. See, those are pencils, and we need battery. So now we have to go. It's like, do this, but no, you can't do this. You have to go that. And to get that, you need to go there, but you can't go there until you got this, and it just goes on like this all the time. So now we have battery. The game is trolling us all the time. We're trying to do something, but we can't, because stuff. And then we do the stuff, and it can do something else because stuff. It's a well, very common gameplay loop. I don't mind it. Okay, now we have to use Q and use this.
There we go.
You can also take some stuff away. Sometimes you have to reuse the same thing. I'm just giving you slight hints how to progress, because you can get stuck as well in the game. I don't like getting stuck. I like progressing.
Nice. Let's get it back to my
Because it's a
rocking
little bit
chair.
of a puzzle, like all those games are. You have to use correct items on correct thing.
Piper, right?
And
Whatever,
the bird
Turkey
keeps
Jay.
talking. Probably jokes are better in English.
Now
If
for
it's,
Where's my
I don't know if
teddy
it's an
bear?
English game.
Pretty
Maybe.
sure.
So some jokes might be lost in translation if there are like puns and stuff. Not sure about the turkey. Yeah, this is the evil guy, and he also looks not as good as the rest of the game, but he looks better than us, I would say. So yeah, he steals our book, and we'll see a little bit of action in a moment. I'm gonna cut in some place within the level, but I'm gonna show you a couple more things. I hope you like it, how I'm approaching it, because you know you could make a full playthrough or a full guide, and maybe you should not just leave it for people to
The mind. I need my phone back.
you know, to solve the puzzles on their own. Probably there will be some playthrough somewhere. I'm not doing it because I'm generally not doing guides for games like this. Probably it's already done somewhere, or there's a guide in other form. You know, back in my days, guides were just text for games like this, like where to go, what to do, open this, use this on that, and so on. Now we can roll with space. We have to roll out of this. This is despair. He's throwing despair at us, like bad feelings. Now, yeah, more despair. I think it will be now combat. See, we have to combat this thing with a sword, which we don't have.
Nightmare creatures. If I hadn't thrown away
So
my
they will do this attack. We have to roll through it or dodge it and then hit the head. That's how we kill them. We need our sword. Of course, it's there if we can't go there. Of course, to get there we have to go somewhere else. Usual stuff.
More of these twirlers.
Always
What are
happens in
those
these games.
don't care.
It keeps
Need to
throwing
get through.
obstacles. And you can't progress until you do stuff. See, we need this, and we can reuse it actually. We can put the disc on different stuff. Yeah, this is endorphins. Endorphins level up our white bar, which is, I don't know what it is. It is something. We lost it, maybe. I don't know what it does. Does something. This is, again, we use one of the items. In this case, we use the disc. Then we can take it. See, we can pick it up and use it elsewhere. We have to. Some stuff can be used, reused, and some buttons should be used many times, not just once. That will be all the hints. So this is the mind. Maybe it's the mind of the girl, because there's like old toys and other weird things. I think we have to use control. See, when it's down. Oh, I screw it, of course. To dodge. And then we cut it in the head, if I can. I'm not too happy with controls. They can be. I'm not really sure if we should have this in the game. If it's adding to the game. Maybe. I don't know how complex it gets. It's just an obstacle. It just makes it longer. Because I thought it would be just an adventure, but it has those things. See, you have to do the same thing again. I'm not too fond of it. You know, if you make games with action, they should be complex, in my opinion. Or not have action. Because this gets repetitive and just slows you down, basically. You can do it, but I don't see much point of putting those elements. That's why I'm not saying it's just an adventure game. It's also action game. Now, there is somebody here who will talk things. I don't know what's all about.
I feel it in my skull. A brainstorm is coming.
Yeah. Like a dwarf? I don't know what's there. There's a creature.
Storm, I tell you.
Maybe once more. Repeats?
You don't need the weatherman to know which way the wind blows.
I don't know. That's different talking.
Feel it in my skull.
Yeah, the same. Okay, he repeats. Brainstorm is coming. Brainstorm. Because it's in the brain. Maybe it's a hint. You know. Now we take this, which isn't obvious. Normally use it once in games. Well, not all of games, but most games. You used it, you find another one, right? And this is the same puzzle. Like, put this there. Okay, put this there. Again, up. This should just see. This is just prolonging it. I don't know what's the point. Why it couldn't just work? So I have to reuse it and then what? Reuse it again? No, just once. Just to slow you down.
Dusty, check out the endurance neurons.
If you want to just go through the story, you might be a little bit annoyed
To really use a refreshment.
because you would just want to go through it, right? See what's in the mind, what's the next level, what happens. And you can't because you're being slowed down. I would say artificially. I mean, you might like it as an additional value for the game. Maybe for you it's additional value. For me, it's just an obstacle. But we must say it's not just an adventure game. It's a little bit more. So let's say it's positive. I don't know. If you don't like it, like I kinda don't, I would understand it. But it's like additional stuff. You don't just go and talk. You also use your sword. You have to time your attacks and stuff like this. It's easy, but quite easy. The control is not the best because I'm not using mouse, so I can't use mouse. There's no mouse, so we have to go through this, right, and slowly do it. It's prolonging my video, for instance. I don't know if I would like it as a kid. Just see a long fight and I can see the story. And what if I fail? Do I die? Do I have to start over? Maybe you have to start over. I don't know. It might be even hard. I know you can replay the level, restart level. I don't think there is save in this level. I think it saves after a level. I think I finished this level actually, fully. I'm not sure. I know I had a save file somewhere, but maybe it was on the beginning of the level. It would be nice if it had some save function. In case you wanna just stop and go back to the game later. I don't like when you have to push through it, just cause. Okay, and we won. They farted and we got. See, this can be reused. No, like this. And we can do slash like this. Load it and slash. Okay. So now we have to go to the left, take the item, and bring it to the right. And probably we're gonna finish in like around 30 minutes. I'm not sure. I will leave it as a guide for the first level, sort of. Not just review, maybe. I guess we can do it, hopefully. That's what I did so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it, to be honest. Because this is, as I said, this isn't the genre that I like, but I know some people do. And if they do, this is a really good game. I have to try to be like, I can't push to everybody what I consider good games, what I like to play. I would say, yes, Dark Souls is awesome. But maybe you don't like Dark Souls, maybe you like adventure games. So if you like adventure games, it's a good adventure game.
Memory on that island?
Yeah.
Point and click, sort of, without pointing and clicking,
Let's
to
go
make it
get
more weird. This goes like there.
Yeah, whatever.
Now we should take probably, I think it's a secret, to be honest, because I think we can go right, but if we take this, no, we can't take this. Oh, we can take this.
Nuh-uh.
Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Problem is you have to trial and error, and you may not like it always. Like, let's say it's a secret. Now we have to backtrack a lot. I guess a lot. Well, maybe not that much, but we are backtracking, hoping this is the case. Like, this is operational. You can put it there. It's probably gonna unlock this thingy, this red thingy, whatever it is. I don't think I did it. I think I just progressed. So it might be like a secret. And then what? I have to go back all the way? Please no. Tell me I don't have to. Because this is annoying. Slightly. Yeah, of course. Of course. No. Phew. Yeah, thanks guys. See, this is well thought. We don't have to backtrack stupidly.
Way to go,
Oh,
Dusty.
nice.
Maybe you can recover all
That's
the
a memory.
fragments now that you're already out of the
Remembrance.
chair.
Interesting. We found a memory of a kid or something.
Definitely not.
Can we click it? Yeah. Why it disappears? I don't like when the HUD disappears. I didn't ask for it. Maybe you can change it. You know, I don't know how to say if HUD is even an option in the game. It would be nice if you can leave it. And that's the evil guy again. I think we're going to... I'm not sure. I think we're ending the level, maybe. Or maybe I stopped there when I tested the game. Again, the same guy? Please, no. Probably... Oh yeah, this is a boss fight, I think. He's probably gonna summon them. Like 2 and then 3. Tell me it's not the case. Yeah, of course. I knew it. I knew it. Well, that's what I needed, right? Make it harder. See, the problem is, this isn't the genre. Rolling like this isn't this type of game. There are elements of another game in a game. I don't like this much. This is unnecessary. I don't know what it's adding to the game. I think nothing. I think it just prolongs the experience of the adventure. For unknown reason. There's really no reason to it. Oh yeah, my struggle is pointless. Yes, exactly. My struggle was pointless. Because it was just a struggle for the sake of it. Just to add a few minutes to the game. This is what I don't like. Yes, I am complaining, but I still like it. Sort of. It's well done if you like those games. I've definitely played worse adventure games. So this is pretty good. Oh, yes, yes! Yes, I don't think I did it, actually. I don't think. So let's see if it saves, or we have another piece of intro. And then we'll stop here. I don't know. I guess, yeah. Oh! I didn't see it. See, this is beautiful. We're in the mind. Made of stuff. It looks like a little bit steampunk. Art Deco, maybe? I don't know. It's weird. Oh, we can move. We can move. No, it's loading. See, we moved to our house. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. Maybe it goes on from there. Please load. Oh, it has this loading. Evil loading. Please loading, load. I would like to finish. What am I supposed to do? It says it's loading. Is it? I can't click. Yeah, we moved. Did we? Can we move away? Now we have to push space. I would say there would be another part of intro, but there isn't. Okay. No, 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 no. Actually, I will leave it there. Maybe I will even continue the game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because, as I said, this isn't what I normally play. Let's try to exit to menu. Restart level. Okay, we can quick load. Okay. But is there a load option? There should be save and load, to be honest. I would like it. Exit to main menu. Let's say we quit. Now, it should show us Cerebrum City instead of the other level. And even menu loaded quite fast. Even though the loading times were quite long. See, Cerebrum City. So we can continue. Okay guys, that will be it for the review. I will give it, I don't know, 8 out of 10. If the main character was better, generally if characters were better, I would give it 9 out of 10. And this is an example of a game that is good within its genre, within its niche. It's generally speaking adventure game with a little bit of action and combat. It's a very interesting setting. I like the story, I like the art style, mostly, aside from characters. And I might even play it, to be honest. And maybe, I'm not sure, maybe I will. Like, while doing, well, not even while doing something else, because you should listen to dialogues. So, I don't know, maybe I'll play it eventually if I'm bored or something. This isn't what I normally play, but I like it. I have to be objective, try to be objective. You cannot be objective. Everybody is subjective, but I'm trying. So if you like adventure games or anything that you saw here or stuff like that, adventure games with stuff mixed in it, that's a good game, really. Everything. I liked everything, almost. Aside from the characters, I liked everything. No, well, those action elements, on one hand, they are added content. That's more, right? It's not just adventure, it's more than that. On the other hand, they just slow the story. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Maybe you should have a, I don't know, maybe you need a difficulty setting for it or something, or make it more complex in future games, or not. Is it for kids? I don't know. It's weird. It's a little bit missed. But if you want something else plus your usual story and how it ends, discovery, then you can have it. But I don't see the point of putting a little bit of element of something else for the sake of it. You know, it's like you put jumping in a game without jumping, so just to annoy you and make you slower and fall down a few times. I don't see the point. So what if you fail on those tentacles? Do you start from the beginning? Do you just, I don't know, is there some animation where you fall down and then wake up or something? I don't know, really, seriously. It doesn't change the ending. Probably just start over and it just prolongs the thing, right? The level was 20 minutes. It would be like, if you fail, it would be like more. You can sit here for an hour before you finish. This isn't a good way to prolong games. I think it is a long game already. It's a good game. It doesn't need that. But generally speaking, positive review, 8 out of 10. If the characters were better, 9 out of 10. If you like the characters, 9 out of 10. That would be it from me. I will see you guys in the next review.